You know what I actually watched last night?
What?
For the first time. Very serendipitous that I was coming on the pod. I watched The Princess Bride.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah.
We recording? There we go. Oh, I reckon we just, that's good.
Yeah, we can go over it.
Number one, 2 questions.
Yes.
What the fuck does serendipitous mean?
like coincidental, like
Gotcha.
You know,
yes. Okay.
Fuck, I didn't think you'd put me on the spot with that.
Well, dude,
I just thought it sounded smart, and I could start with that.
It did sound smart. You also sounded smart. You explaining that and defining it sounded smart as well because I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
So it was serendipitous that you came on the pod. Number 2, Princess Bride.
Yes.
Stand the test of time, or?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's like it's very cliche in a lot of those like love story-ish kind of ways, but because they kind of lean into how stupid that is, it's kind of funny.
What is it,
doesn't sound too
2003? Princess Bride?
Yeah, maybe.
Wikipedia?
It's like funny because it's stupid, but not in the same way that what's that fucking the Christmas? Is it Love Actually? With Hugh Grant? Hated that. Hated that.
You don't like Love Actually?
Oh no, I couldn't stand that movie.
We're gonna break that down.
Yeah.
Bedwetters, I know you already know because you can hear the dulcet tones of the man that we've got sitting across from me. DYOR Dave, back in the building. Clap for him.
Mwah.
Wikipedia is fuming.
No, The Princess Bride, 87? Does that sound right?
Yeah, I could see that.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
1987. I thought it was like...
What movie am I? Oh, I'm thinking The Princess Diaries.
Is that Anne Hathaway?
Is that the one that Lou spoke about? This was a long time ago.
That's the one with Anne Hathaway.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking about.
Can I be honest with you?
Princess Bride, different movie.
It stinks of Lou. The Princess Diaries stinks of Lou more than The Princess Bride.
Yeah, okay.
What's The Princess Bride about?
It's like... Well, it's a kind of like medieval love story thing, but it's all told by like the grandpa reading the
Okie doke. Yeah. I dare say she's thinking of Hathaway.
Yeah, okay. So
Princess Diaries.
This, in fact, wasn't serendipitous and more embarrassing for myself that I couldn't remember.
Turns out there was zero serendipity about it.
Okay, yeah. Can we take that from the top, Willie?
So you should probably serendipity the fuck out of here, buddy, because you started off on a real sour note.
Yeah.
Okay.
While we're at it, I feel like I only know the word serendipitous because of the ice cream brand Serendipity. So, it's all coming out. It's all coming out.
The best hokey pokey ice cream from Serendipity.
Really? Okay, there we go.
Really?
Glad we got a dip head over here.
Oh, fucking diphead. But yeah, bedwetters, we've got DYOR. We've got DYOR back in the building.
It's great to be back.
Mate, I've missed you.
Oh, I've missed you too.
Personally.
Yeah.
You're wearing your, excuse me, senorita hat, so I appreciate you, buddy. Of course. It's good to have you back, bro. How you been?
Mate, been good. Missed this place a bit, but you know.
It misses you.
Getting on with life. Being a big man in my big boy job.
Now, how's big boy job going, buddy?
Big boy job's going good.
Now, you're a very big boy, aren't you?
Very big boy. I wear like long pants that aren't tracksuit pants, and I don't wear thongs into work.
Holy fuck.
I know, it's weird.
You wear a belt?
No, not up to that. I'm not that much of a big boy
let's
yet.
not go crazy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'd love to see one day? I'd love to see DYOR, suit and tie DYOR.
Yeah.
I'd love to see suit and tie Dave because I'd love to see you with documents with analytics on the documents, and you're stressed out about them, and you're going, oh God, Jesus Christ, the PSL is not combining with the ASX today, and you walk into a meeting and we bump into each other, and I go, DYOR, dude, and you're like, Judge, how are you, mate? Oh, I really don't have time. I don't have time. Boss is writing me, and you're wearing a suit with documents. I would love that.
That's hurting my brain just thinking if I would ever do
much
that.
more than you know.
No, I feel like the only times I've worn a suit, like my school formal, that's one I can concrete say. I feel like even at my brother's wedding, I didn't wear a tie. And I don't even know the last time I actually wore a tie. That wasn't some like piss take or joke.
Really?
Yeah. I've still got my jacket from my school formal that if I ever need to bust one out, that's the one I wear.
When we were growing up, look, not exactly loaded growing up. The fucking the folks bought us a formal jacket. So mum was like, we'll get them a formal jacket. But it was for all three of us. So it was like big because Will was the oldest, so it had to fit Will. And then it was a bit like far too big for me, and then just way too big for Henry. Because Henry started smoking as well, I think, when he was like fucking 12.
Yeah.
So he stunted his growth. My little brother's like 5'8".
Fuck, that's pretty big.
actually true, dude. That's a giant to Dior. That's a fucking giant to you. Sorry, bro. Yeah, he's a huge unit.
He's massive.
But it was just like we had the one jacket for all three of us for any formal occasion. Friend dead, get the jacket. Formal, get the jacket. Christmas, jacket.
What happened if you all needed to wear one?
It was like, those horse costumes?
yeah, you cover the back.
Someone be the top, someone be the middle, someone be the legs.
Exactly. Or just one arm each, and then the photo is of the middle of you two. And then,
Correct. Yeah, we take it out camping. It was like a tent. No, we don't have enough money for a tent. Just bring that formal jacket.
Yeah.
You fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Take it to a job interview and just have Henry standing in the corner. Now, this is what he was supposed to dress like, but it didn't fit him. So just imagine he's wearing that
exactly.
while you're talking to him.
Yeah, he'll answer the questions, but this is what he could look like. But you're enjoying it, bruh?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
So Dior's, for those of you who don't know, he's at Batuta, working at Diamantina.
I also used to be the producer on this podcast, for anyone who might be new.
Kid, they know you. They know me. Okay. They know you, buddy. They miss you. All right. There's a few that miss you.
Miss the bedwetters as well.
There's look, I think we've had one of the great transitions though, if I'm honest with you.
Yep.
With Wikipedia.
Yeah, what are we talking, like Caitlyn Jenner kind of?
Yeah, it's now Wilhelmina.
Yeah.
Wilhelminapedia. Yeah, he has transitioned.
Good.
Yeah,
I like that.
Seamlessly.
They didn't come up with a nickname for Tobler on Hello Sport, like a DYOR type nickname.
Yeah, true.
So,
I think they just call him Gobbler behind the scenes.
Yeah.
When he dyed his hair blonde, we started calling him the Peanut M&M because he was a bit bigger than the regular and he's yellow.
He's yellow. That's so good. Just the roundness of his yellow head.
Yeah. That is healthy stuff. No, it has been. Look, if we were very sad to see you go, but if there was anyone that could have filled the shoes, it's been Wikipedia.
Oh yeah,
and the bedwetters are in love with him as well, which we're very happy about, buddy.
yeah.
Aren't we, Willie?
I did get a hotline once who were like, fuck the other two off. Let's just have Dior and Willie back.
yes.
I reckon that's actually a grouse idea.
The dilly pod.
That is a piss of fucking idea. And then you cunts can just tear strips off us. We don't even get to be in here or listen.
Oh, no. I want you guys standing there so that we can look you in the eyes when we're insulting you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to see the disgust on your face.
I see. Built up tension. Wikipedia can sort you out, buddy. Post show.
Yeah.
Post show.
Wilhelmina, dude.
Sorry?
Wilhelmina.
So, mate, you're enjoying it. You've enjoyed the transition.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been chill.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit more serious. Like I was saying to you before, might shock the bedwetters to know that it's a slightly more professional operation.
Buddy, all you need is a functioning lock on a door for it to be a more professional situation than what we've currently got going on here. Don't
tell the bedwetters that.
This is bottom of the barrel sort of shit how we operate.
No, this is good. You guys got the new set. Look at all these little things you got going on.
Look, we're moving up in the world. We've got neon lights.
Yeah.
We've got a new set.
You got white couches that somehow haven't been stained yet. I'm shocked.
I know, because you'd think by now they've either be pissed on or lose fake tan and be all over them.
So true.
To be fair, a little secret for you and the bedwetters, we do have to wash these post-ep every time.
Yeah.
Mine because I piss in it. Louise's because of the fake tan.
Yeah.
Okay. So just a little, there's a little inside scoop.
Just a little peek behind the curtain, like just pulling the curtain back.
Correct, buddy.
Yeah.
I did want to raise something with you that I found to be funny. And I told him I was going to drag him at the start of this podcast. As you know, bedwetters, we're part of the Shane Keith family. Now, that family includes the Hello Sport podcast, who are like our overlords, the bosses, the big dogs.
The dictators.
The dictators. That sounds like a penis potato.
The dictator.
Hey, boy, bring me over that dictator. Give me some more of that dictator, boy.
Not like a side of dictators.
Yeah.
With my medium rare Wagyu, thanks.
Just cock-shaped potatoes.
Cock-shaped potatoes,
Oh, no, I don't like my potatoes mashed. I'll only eat them if they're dictators.
Only dictators.
Will, you got anything for that? Usually you're onto this.
Dictator tots.
I'm letting you guys run with it.
Oh, damn it. Usually you come in with something good.
Struggling.
Anyway, he's not on this morning.
Dictator salad, extra creamy.
Now we're cooking. There we go.
Extra creamy.
See? Lost my train of thought. Yeah, so
The dictators.
sorry. I just got cocked potatoes all through my brain now. Yeah, mash it up in my mouth. Okie doke. So, it also now contains the You Wouldn't podcast. Pat and Will Gibb.
Yeah.
Good boys.
Good boy. I haven't met him yet, but Love their
they're
work.
fucking good
Love
boys.
their work. Yeah. Will was actually in our office the other day, but
Was he? What was he doing on a podcast?
He was working. I don't know if I want to reveal it, but he was working on something.
Little cunt.
Working on something with one of the other guys.
Traitor.
Yeah.
Will.
Yeah.
DYOR.
Spilled the beans, Will. Yeah.
Actually, what day was this? Because he wasn't here for the record on Tuesday.
It wasn't this week. I think it was last week.
Now, there's a man that would love dictators. It's Will Gibb.
There you go. Yeah. That's actually what he was working on.
Dictators, for fuck's sake.
He was starting a restaurant chain. That was just dictators.
I knew it wasn't an original thought. I must have heard it somewhere. Love you, Will. Mate, so I say to the boys, I says to them, listen, Louise is away. Thinking about, who I want on the pod with me. Had Whipper first. He's seamlessly hilarious. Lucy and Nikki, great fun, those girls. Good banter. Then I was like, I'd love to get DYOR back. So I was talking to Tom and Eddie. I was like, fuck, I'd love to get DYOR back. Do like almost a producer off, get a little bit of jealousy, rivalry going, spin yards, see where he's at life. Also give the bedwetters an update on your lie. And they're like, yeah, that's a good idea. Fucking oath, that's a good idea. I'm like, yeah, fuck it. Let's do that. I wake up this morning. Early riser these days. Don't know if you've heard. No grog.
Cold showers?
Pardon?
Cold showers?
Cold showers. Yep, correct. Because then I don't feel so bad about what my peenie looks like.
Yeah.
I'm just like, it's just the cold.
Yeah, it's an excuse. It's like, 9 p.m. at night, going to Root and Misses. It's like, no, sorry, I had a cold shower this morning.
Freezing shower. No. Yeah. It hasn't gone away. Wake up this morning, dog fucking wakes me up. I'm like, you fucking fat cunt. So I go out and laying on the couch. I start scrolling. I see mystery guests on Hello Sport podcast. Whose fucking head pops up on the Hello Sport podcast if it isn't my sweet little angel DYOR Dave? Thunder stealing cocksuckers. The day before this podcast comes out, they get a freaky little mystery guest, DYOR Dave. Now it looks like it was their idea to get DYOR Dave back for a fucking life update, and I'm just fucking here sucking on the bone, seeing what meat's left on the cunt.
Yeah, you're licking their cobs dry.
Hell, correct.
Yeah, no corn left anymore.
Yeah, they've had the corn. I've got the cob.
Yeah.
I'm cobbing it.
You're just cobbing it up here. So,
run me through how that fucking happened, DYOR.
Look, I don't disagree with you because I'll preface this by saying that, I was obviously on the Hello Sport podcast before this existed. But at the same time, I really feel like this podcast is what brought me to the public-facing world. You know what I mean? If I count the Instagram followers I've received from bedwetters versus dribblers, I'd say the bedwetters have gotten around me more.
Fuck yeah, bedwetters.
So,
fuck yeah, bedwetters.
I'll preface that with that. But on Friday, I happened to see Thomas and Edward. We had our annual turtleneck lunch.
Okay.
And actually, let me take you back a couple of weeks before this.
Please
Maybe
do.
only a week or so.
Paint a picture.
But I am not the best person with technology and whatever, so I'm still on like half the Hello Sport accounts on my phone.
Gotcha.
Including the Facebook account and the Google Calendar. And so I see in the Google Calendar as I'm looking at like my weeks ahead, I'm like, oh, we mean well X DYOR penciled in. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like I knew Lou was away, so I was like, oh, fuck, all right. Maybe they'll ask me to come on. Sitting there waiting, being like, oh, yep. And this was, I'm pretty sure, for Tuesday last week. Will, can you?
Yeah, it was loosely penciled in for Tuesday last week.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
There was a TBC, So there was a TBC. So I was like, all right, they're either gonna ask me or they worked out something else. So I didn't really, push it. Then I see the boys on Friday, and I think even before I mentioned it, Tobler said to me, "Oh, you coming on We Mean Well soon?" And I was like, "Sure, but no one's told me." Yeah, I was like, "Am I?" Like I saw it, but it's gone now. So
this is probably this is a real me problem.
And then so you're gonna admit it because I hadn't even got to that part of the story.
Okay,
yet.
go.
That we kind of broached it as a group. We brought it up to Tom and Eddie and we're like, what's going on? And from what I heard, Tom and Eddie had asked you if you'd organised it, and you're like, yeah, I got it, sweet. And I'm sitting there like, haven't heard from Josh. Have not heard a thing from Josh.
I came up to you, I'm like, has Josh, he told me he'd spoken to you, and you're like, I haven't heard a fucking thing.
No. Nothing.
I tell you, look, I'm not exactly known for my organisational prowess, and I can give you that tip. If that was broached to me, I would have lied and said, yeah, Rush, he's all good. And then left the room and then text you being like, hey, bro, you all good for next Thursday?
Oh, yeah. Mate, I will give you the hot tip. I do exactly the same thing. Anything if it's like at work or like something that like my missus has asked me to do, I'm like, yeah, no, don't worry, I've done it. And then I go to do it. But then also, and I'm sure this is exactly what happened to you, 5 seconds later, I get distracted with something and then I don't do it.
Dude, it is fucking whack.
It's like, oh, yeah, I'll do that. Don't worry, it's fine. It's because it's an easy thing to do as well.
Dude.
It's like just boom, 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 you're done. So like, oh, I'll do it when I get the chance. And then
If something isn't in front of me,
yeah,
it's out of my mind.
Yeah.
It's actually a real issue. Like I'm all over the place. I've always found that I've never been good at focusing on a task. You know what I mean? So it's like when I was working in an office, I'd have a list of like a to-do list.
Yeah.
I'd write a to-do list. I'd be doing one job. Phone would ring. They're like, hey, we need this thing in a week. And I'm like, oh, okay. And even though that job I was doing was due today, I'd like, fuck, okay, well, fuck, they've just called me, so I better do that. You know what I mean? Never been good at prioritising.
yeah.
And quite often I do my best work under pressure. When it's like it really needs to be done, I'll work for 24 hours straight.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, it's not pertinent, like if it's not really fucking needs to be done now, I'm shocking. So I need those little bumps to be like, oh yes, I do have to organise that. I best text him. I even wigged out this morning. I was sitting in my car. I got here criminally early because I'm fucking shocking at time management. So I was sitting in my car. I got here like 40 minutes early. Got a coffee. I'm just sitting in my car. Challenging wank in your car in a dark car park.
Oh, yeah.
Challenging.
Oh, I find it some of the best atmospheric conditions.
It is like your little fortress of solitude.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Looking at like people walking past in the dark, you only see their silhouettes. You're like, oh, this could be anything.
Then something else is silhouette.
Yeah.
The seat.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. Now, fucking, what was I saying?
Time, Matt. Fucking sitting in your car, you were here early.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I then have a panic to myself. I then get this sick feeling in my guts, which I feel all too often. And I go, because I remember coming in and saying to Willie, because I said 9 o'clock, and you're like, you've got big boy jobs to do today.
Yeah. Well, my big boy job starts at 10.
Correct. So we're like, we've got to, and you were like, can we do it earlier? And I remember broaching that with Willie, but in person. Just saying, through the conversation, I was like, hey, bruh, DYOR's got to be at 10. Can we do it at like 8? And Willie's like, yeah, we'll figure that out. Sweet. And then I don't remember doing anything else. So I'm sitting in here at like 10 to 8. And I'm like, fuck, does Willie even know that we're doing this at 8? And I'm like, oh, God, if I've like left this, because initially it was 9 o'clock, and if this cunt thinks he's coming in at 9, and then I'm like, DYOR's here, he's going to be so cranky at me. And then I'm standing there, I'm like, okay, what do I do here? I'm like, let's just wait till 8. And if Willie's not here, let's assume you've fucked up, because generally that's what happens, mate. And then I just hear like, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, that has to be Willie. And then the garage door opens and he drives in. He's like, sup, bro? I'm like, fuck yeah.
And that's also when you finished as well.
Yeah, dude. It was like, Willie.
Oh, Willie.
He's like, dude, stay in your car. Fuck's sake. Anyway, I will wash your car later, dude. Sorry about that.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah. No, but I get that. I have the exact same. And, I think thanks is due to the... hey, at least it wasn't on the white couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of it is.
bit.
I just spilled me fucking coffee all over myself.
Usually that's reserved for Lulu.
I know. Dude, fuck me. Okie doke. Sorry, buddy.
Back to what we were saying before about Tom and Eddie being the dictators. I really think behind the scenes here, Tobler is the puppet master. And he's the only one I would hazard a guess to say in this whole office who actually has their shit together. Because he's the one that messaged me being like, all right, 8 a.m., lock it in, let's do it, let's fucking go. And I was like, yes, this is the man. This is the guy.
Tobbs knows how to get shit done.
Yeah.
It's also it's a criminal fucking shame that we all call him Tobbs, because his name is Thomas Tobler.
Tobler, yeah.
And it's a disgrace.
Toby Tobler, please.
Yeah, yeah. But like Tobler, there's too much foot about that.
Yeah, it's not good, is it?
No.
Hey, Tobler, fuck off with that shit.
Unless
Tobler.
it's going to be like Toblerone. If his full last name was Toblerone, I'd give him that.
Yeah, correct.
Tobler.
He should actually, I was going to say there's very few things that fuck me off.
Yeah.
Most things fuck me off. That, it's like, basically, mate, I was bloody going down the shops there, and the misso told me to pick up some prosciutto. So I did, and come back, she was stoked, champion. No, she was fucking flat out stoked because I got the prosciutto. You know,
Yeah.
You're like, hey, fuck you. It's prosciutto.
Yeah, you're fucking ordering it. You're at Toddy's, and there's a group of like white women there, and they're just like, oh yes, can I get the burrata?
Yeah.
And to drink, I'll have the Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah.
No.
I also, on the opposite end of the scale, love the people that refuse to even acknowledge that it's something different, like the real Aussies.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And they'll go, champ, can I get the bloody chicken chow mein? Mate, yeah, I'll get fucking that, actually. A bit of burrata. Be fucking good.
Burrata.
Cheers, dickhead.
No, I feel like if I see something on a menu that I don't know how to pronounce, the only like non-embarrassing way that I feel that I can do it is to go so hard in the wrong direction that they know I'm like being stupid with it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if I like actually try and get it completely wrong, super embarrassing. But if you're just taking the complete piss, then it's like, oh yeah, that's so funny.
That's actually
Which is
great.
what everyone says to me after I make jokes. That's so funny.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Do you know what I've found?
Well.
Do you know what I've found, buddy?
What?
If someone is telling you that something is funny and not laughing, generally wasn't that funny. Okay, you say a joke. Oh, let me play this out for you.
Okay.
Say a joke. Say you can say anything.
Why did the oyster leave the party?
Why?
He pulled a muscle.
That's so funny.
So funny. I'm literally ruffle-coptering right now.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
See what I just did there?
Yeah. That's so funny. That's so funny.
So, buddy, I'd argue it's not good.
Probably not.
But in those situations when because going out with Steph, Steph loves a bit of fine dining. Not for me personally, but she loves it.
Yeah.
And I'll find myself reading things. I don't know what the fuck it is. I just look at the ingredients of what's in it. I'm like, that seems like a bit of me. So I just go, I'll point to it to the waiter and say, could I see that one? Thank you so much. Saving me the embarrassment of going, could I get the alla catapala?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or you just find like the one word in that you can pronounce.
Correct.
It's beef, whatever, some Italian
I'll get the
word.
beef.
Yeah, I'll just have the beef one thing.
Correct,
that beef there.
Correct,
cheers, yeah. But wait, so actually, I was having this thought last night. Speaking of like things that aren't funny, have you ever tried doing stand-up?
Hold on, buddy.
No, that wasn't directed at you.
Yeah, well,
hang on.
Let's hold on a second.
I can see how that would have seemed like a personal attack.
Let's move up here for a second. You just said to me, speaking of things that aren't funny, have you ever tried to do this?
Because this was gonna be towards a personal story. But
what a wreck.
Answer the question, Judge.
Wrecked. No, I have done it once and it was the most fucked up shit I've ever done.
Really? Because, it seemed so... I went last night to this
fucking great.
open mic night.
Yeah.
And it was like, for all shapes and sizes, you could be like a fucking stand-up, a musician, slam poetry or whatever.
Yep.
But there were only musicians there. We didn't stay for the whole thing. There might have been more things.
Yeah.
But some of them were pretty bad that I was just kind of thinking, and feel like I've thought about this for a while, that part of me wants to try to do stand-up.
Yeah.
I know how hard it is. And there was part of me thinking last night, like, some of these musicians are pretty shit. I reckon I could be better at stand-up than they are at music.
Oh.
But the problem there, right, is that, like, if you're playing music and the crowd's like, yeah, it's all right. Like, you can hold a tune, can play a guitar. Like, it's not my cup of tea, but it's fine.
Yep.
And people are like, yeah, cool, that was good. I'll give them a polite clap. If you're doing stand-up, and kind of as you said before, even if people can think to themselves, oh yeah, that's pretty funny, but they're not laughing, it must suck. Like, it would be so hard to just fucking make people audibly laugh.
Dude, it is. You're dead right. And the difference is, say if you're a musician and you're doing a rendition of someone else's song, they're like, not as good as the original. Yeah. Wasn't bad. Wasn't great. Fine.
But it's nice and familiar. I can like sing along.
I know. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's not you. Whereas when you're going up doing stand-up, it is you and the crowd. And if those shit isn't landing, that's not landing, you're in a world of hurt. Oh, I've always been infatuated or interested with the idea of purposefully bombing. Yes. Now, that might be derived from an inherent fear of fucking stand-up, and that's the easier bit. But I would also think that would make great content to write legitimately bad jokes. Yeah. Really, like, some of my dumb dad jokes, go up there almost as a character, like a bit nervy, and fucking do the worst set of all time. Because I think that would be funny to see.
Yeah, it's, Andy Kaufman?
I do.
Yeah. that kind of vibe.
I do.
Like, that's sick. I fucking love that shit.
Fucking dude, he was a gun.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that video when he purposefully ruined that live skit? And Kramer, what's his name?
Michael Richards. Yeah,
was in the skit, and he just so they're doing like a skit, and they're all like sitting at a cafe having to do this cafe skit, and then it's his turn to say the bit, and he's just like, I'm not feeling it, and they're like, so you fucking lying? He's like, I don't think this is funny. No, I just don't, guys. I don't, and he starts going off, and these guys don't know what the fuck to do, and it was all a fucking, it was just him purposely fucking it up for like. Jim Carrey played him in The Man on the Moon.
Yeah, is that what it was called?
And went full method.
Yeah,
and turned into a real weirdo.
About that movie, which is sick as well.
Like real psycho shit.
Yeah.
He fucking Andy Kaufman. Yeah, there's a bit of Andy Kaufman in Norm Macdonald as well, I reckon. Do you know Norm Macdonald?
So? Yeah, oh yeah.
Like just in the terms of the fact that Norm was always like the joke. He didn't give a fuck whether it landed or not, as long as it was something that he wanted to do.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it was him. He was paramount.
Yeah, he wasn't playing to his audience. He was playing to him.
No, you're correct. Yeah. Like he'd make, and he always had that little twinkle in his eye and that little smile.
Yeah, the little smile when he knew he was telling like not a shit joke, but just a really stupid joke that would get people to roll their eyes, and he would feed off that.
Oh, they're my favourite. Yeah. One of my favourite ones is he was talking to so dumb. He's talking to Adam Egget, his little sidekick on his podcast, and he's like, he's wearing these shades and he's looking at him all shifty, and he goes, Adam, why do dogs always run to the door when the doorbell rings? And he leans in and he goes, it's almost never for them. And that is
it's
like
perfect.
It is.
Yeah, and in the setup, like the tone of his voice, and you did it so well there, but it's like he knows that he's setting people up to be disappointed, but also laugh. It's so good.
It's the greatest.
Yeah.
It's the great. If you've never watched a compilation of Norm Macdonald's blue card jokes on his podcast, I implore you to do it.
That's so good.
Because it's so, and he's like, his cadence is something that's so unique as well. We've got Norm's book here.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday. Yeah,
it's a fucking good book. Bizarre, extremely intelligent individual, McDonald.
You got to be.
Yeah. His whole thing was like, and it's so true, no one likes the smartest person in the room. No one likes, so he was always playing the fool, but he was so hyper intelligent and well read. Like his favourite literature was fucking Russian literature. Yeah. And just fucking.
Nerd.
Yeah, nerd. More like Nerd McDonald. Am I?
We done yet?
How long we gone?
30 minutes, mate. I can probably wrap that up.
Yeah,
I think probably wrap it up like my daddy.
Right. Like, subscribe, share, head to the OnlyFans.
Head to OF.
Dictators coming soon.
We've got dictators. I only like my dictators. My tater shaped like dicks. So you're loving life, bruh?
Yeah, enjoying it.
Good.
Loving life, yeah. Cruising, you know. It's a shitty time of year to be in Sydney because it's cold and wet. There's nothing fun going on, and everyone that can is in Europe. Louisa. Sorry, you might not have heard me over my cough, but I said Louisa.
Dalden loves a Euro trip.
Yeah, loves it.
She loves a Euro trip, mate. If I actually thought about it the other day, the fucking first year of this podcast, she went for 7 weeks. What the fuck? Yeah. At the time, I was like, "This is wild." Then, just in hindsight, thinking back on it, I'm like, that is 2 months of the fucking year.
Yeah.
That you're going to fucking Europe.
Wait, was that last year?
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
Yeah,
it was like a long time ago.
What's the date?
It's the 4th of July. Happy America Day, everyone.
Oh, so tomorrow,
What did you guys do in that lead up? Because I know how much of a shit show the lead up to this trip was.
Well, dude, we pre-recorded episodes, and then we did the fucking episodes when she was over there.
Yeah.
Which was the 3-second delay. Annoying bullshit.
Yeah.
That sucked. Guys, I want to. You're actually on a pretty special ep, dude.
Of course I am, because I'm on it.
Number one, DYOR, you are on it.
Yeah.
Number two, I'm almost certain that the day that this comes out is 2 years to the day since we started this podcast.
Really? Like,
How serendipitous.
How serendipitous.
Are we talking like first episode release?
Yeah,
or?
pilot Pep. Let's, dude, Pep.
We should have brought back the red couches and the.
I know. Because I got a pep in me step. Hold on. 2 seconds, you sweet hot cocked individuals.
That first episode was gross to look at, wasn't it?
Yeah,
look, when we were doing was it like the 100th ep or something when I was making like a compilation? Maybe it was one of the best ofs when Lou was away even. But I was looking back and I was like the first episode and it was like, it was literally recorded on a potato. Which I don't know how because it was probably these same cameras. But it was like, I don't know, it must have been fucking out of focus. The red couches on the grey background or some shit. It just looked. You guys were awkwardly apart on these really small chairs.
Yeah, we were.
Well. Yeah.
We were. It's so funny. Like, dude, we're a day off. Ooh. The 6th of July, 2022 was the pilot episode.
So that's Saturday.
That's Saturday. But that's pretty much, bro. You're on the 2-year anniversary.
Wow.
Fuck. What about us?
Who would have thought?
Look at us go.
Who'd have thunk it?
Who'd have thunk it?
Who'd have thunk it? Lasted this long.
Yeah. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. People still listening.
I'm not known for lasting long, brother. So this is a real...
2 years, that's some kind of record.
This is unbelievable. That's actually crazy. Yeah, dude, and the funny thing about that is I've always said to people like, which is true, but it's like, we've been lucky from the start. Like we've always had a professional setup and like, it's always been very professional, blah, 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 blah. But when you do look back at those things, you're like, that didn't seem professional at all.
Yeah, exactly. For the time, it was like, whoa, we got real microphones. Like,
velvet couches? What the fuck?
Velvet, oh my God, fancy.
Are they velvet?
Fancy.
But 2 years to the day, bro. That's fucking wild.
That's so crazy. It kind of feels like longer.
It's weird, mate. Like, when it's such an instrumental change, like a lot has changed in quite a short amount of time.
Yeah.
In terms of just like fucking quitting full-time jobs and doing this full-time and fucking all that sort of stuff. So a lot has been condensed into quite a relatively short period of time. So it does feel like a long time.
Yeah, because like I think even when that started, I wasn't working full-time, even at Hello Sport. I think I might have still been at uni. Or like still been at uni but not really doing any work and given up.
Shock fucking horror.
Yeah. I was still living at home with my parents. I hadn't met my missus.
True.
And now like we've lived in 2 different places together, me and my missus. And now I'm fucking working full time at a real job. And feels like a long time.
We're big boys.
Big boys.
How's the miso soup going?
Yeah, she's going good, mate. Going very good. Fucking, at uni, working.
Now, I don't want, you haven't, I just want to make sure we're on the same page here. You're not married?
Not married.
So no pre-marital coitus, I'd assume.
Oh, not even. We barely even hold hands unless we're drunk.
Thank you, mate.
Yeah.
Sometimes don't even do that, though. But buddy, that's going to lead to other stuff. And I'd really appreciate it if you just woo up on that.
Like I know the Lord is always watching, but sometimes
I'm the Lord, by the way. Loving the new apartment.
Oh yeah. I know.
Yeah, you take long showers.
Yeah, I gotta get that outside. I'm a dirty boy.
I know you are.
Yeah, very dirty boy.
I see through the windows.
Oh yeah.
You don't ever close the blinds, buddy.
That's on purpose. I know you're there.
And I love it.
You're there watching.
Now I want to do something with you, bro.
All right, let's do it.
Have you ever seen Inside the Actors Studio?
Yes.
So you know what's coming.
Yes.
I'd love to ask you the questions. I think this is a fun little thing that I.
All right. Do I need to get into character? Yeah.
Hey, guess what? Our merch is out now. That's right, you heard it, the tracksuits. The double whammy tracky dackies. The We Mean Well tracksuits. Blue pants, blue top, white stripe down the middle, little quarters at We Mean Well logo.
Guess what? It suits on the track. It suits on the road.
And they're out now.
Shut the fuck up.
Right.
It suits on the...
Shut the fuck up.
Yep.
They're on wemeanwell.shop. That's wemeanwell.shop.
Still on the digital diaries, I see, buddy.
Of course, mate. Of course.
What flavour you rocking?
This is Black Forest. This is a Christmas-themed one. But I could go on a rant, because the vapes I've been buying, I feel like are fake. And it's annoying.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
They just don't last. They're like the fucking big dogs, and they last me not that long.
Well, isn't there a full fucking crackdown on them?
Yeah, apparently from now already, they're banned, and you can only get them at pharmacies. But I bought one last night, and the one that I bought on the little menu that they had there of the flavors, it had Da Baby on there. Like he was the
rapper.
the rapper. And I wouldn't have known it was him, but it was a guy who looked like a rapper standing there like that, and it said DaBaby next to it. And I'm like, you better believe I'm getting a DaBaby vape.
Yeah. So DaBaby's got an illegal line of vapes.
Well, this is fucking great as well, because I'm very sad that we said no to this opportunity, but we got a sponsorship opportunity for one of the other podcasts I work on, which is like bigger in America, for Dennis Rodman's brand of nicotine vapes.
No way.
Yeah, Dennis Rodman's got his own vapes. And I'm like, this is sick. Let's do this. Send me all the samples. And he's like, no, probably not right.
100%. Yeah, true.
But,
he's a rare unit, that fucking Rodman.
Mate.
He'd have a hell of a rod, man.
Yeah. Oh, fucking oath.
Let's ask Madonna.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, fuck
True.
yeah.
Ask Kim Jong-un.
They were chock. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Kim Jong-un. Taking that Dennis Rodman. Holy
Is it Kim Jong-un yet?
Oh, fuck, North Korea's going to come for us.
Oh, yeah. They
On
are.
us.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Woo! No stopping us. Boys Club,
Yeah,
Boys
the
Club,
boys.
Boys Club, Boys Club. Fuck. What was I going to say?
Active
Can't remember.
studio. Inside the active studio.
Yeah, it was something to do with vapes.
Vapes. Digital diaries.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so DYOR, I want to ask you these 10 questions.
Okay. Is this, am I being me or am I being
You're being
the
you,
actor or
dude.
something? Okay, cool.
This is inside
Yeah,
inside DYOR's brain.
Yeah. Oh,
What's your favourite word?
my favorite word. Fuck.
Fuck,
I don't
okay,
know.
good
yeah,
answer.
we can go with that. Like, you put me on the spot here. I'm going to go serendipitous because I'm
It
liking
is
that
good.
at the moment.
It is
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know, I like the word blimp.
Blimp is a nice word.
Blimp.
Oh, there's some
Like,
word
oh,
that's...
what the fuck's out there? Mate, it's a fucking blimp.
Yeah.
A what? A fucking blimp.
A blimp.
That's it. I like that. And also, theory, a blimp looks like a blimp.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it looks like it should be called a blimp.
Yeah. There are things that is like...
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like frogs are the same, and I'm wearing a frog
Yeah.
jumper right now. But you look at a frog and you're like, that's a frog. That right there is a frog. That is not anything else besides a frog.
That's so true.
Yeah.
And like a cunt. You look like a cunt.
Oh, yeah, cunt. Cunt is the perfect word.
You know what I mean?
It is a great word. There's some word as well, and I can't remember what it is, but
I can't
it's
believe
like...
you just took that wrecking on the chin like that. That was very good.
What wrecking?
I just called you a cunt. I said, a cunt.
That,
You look like a
yeah,
cunt.
that's a term of endearment.
It actually is. I love you, buddy.
I love you too.
Know that.
No, there's some word, and I wish I could remember what it was, but it's a word that, like, when you say it, it goes through all parts of your mouth from back to front. It's like...
Allah Akbar.
Could be that.
That's praise be to God,
Could be
isn't
that.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, you start it, like, at the back, and the way that the sounds of the word, and it gets all
Harmony.
the way to the front.
Harmony.
It's like, it's something like stroke. Or like stripped. I don't know.
I don't think it could start with like a...
No, probably not an S, but it starts at the back.
Got to start with like a G or something. Like gargle.
Yeah.
Gargle.
Yeah.
Gargle. Gargle.
Gargle's a good word. as well.
Gargle.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, this is bottom of the barrel.
Gargoyles are cool as well.
Gargoyle.
The physical demonstration of gargle.
Gargle. Yeah.
Gargle. Yeah.
Gargle.
Gargle. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
James Lipton would be loving this right now.
Yeah, what about we try and do a segment that's got a bit of class, historic class, like he asked the greatest actors in the world these poignant 10 condensed questions, and we're
The first question.
and where we get to is going gargle.
Gargle.
It really sums
Yeah.
up this fucking podcast. Okay, what is your least favorite word?
Oh. It feels almost too like cliche to go moist,
Yeah,
but it's not a nice word.
it's fair.
Am I allowed to say some horrific slurs on this podcast?
Of course.
Yeah, okay, because this is going back to question one for my favorite
Yep.
words. There's one that starts with my least favorite word.
Yeah.
I've never thought about these questions before. There's
That's the
actually
point,
no.
buddy.
So okay, I don't know about words, but there's an NRL player whose name is, and you know, like in NRL, whatever, the names used to be pronounced like white people say the name.
Yeah.
Like Pacifica names and
Correct.
whatever. But then they started to be like, oh no, we should actually take into account what these guys want. So there was a player whose last name, he used to be called Kotrick, right? Nick Kotrick. He
Yep.
plays for the Raiders. Kotric. But now that they're starting to pronounce names properly, apparently his name is pronounced Chotrich,
Chotrich.
which I fucking hate.
Chotrich.
Chotrich. There's too much going on.
Yeah, Kotrick is
Is
slick.
he
Kot-
Serbian?
Kotrick-
Or is he?
I think he might be like some type of Balkan.
Some
around
Balkan,
there.
right?
Yeah. Yugoslav or something. But
There is a lot of that chicken chow mein to the way that they would
mein.
pronounce rugby league players' names.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, fuck it. Kotrick will do.
Yeah, but Kotrick's fine. I think that's good.
I think it's slick.
Chotrich pisses me off.
Fair.
I don't like it.
I like-
Sorry, Nick.
That's,
Yeah,
Just
that's one
Nick.
of my least favorite words.
That's fucking, okay, Chotrix. Sorry, dog,
yeah.
you've been slammed. What turns you on?
Oh, what turns me on?
And this can be emotionally, physically, this can be artistically.
I like someone who's passionate about the things that they hate. In like a
I like
not in
it.
like a very intense, like discriminatory
Yeah, yeah.
kind of way, but someone who has like,
So you're a big fan of the KKK.
oh yeah, love that. They're like not so much their cause, but their passion. You know, I respect their passion. for
Okay,
what they
I
believe.
see, I see, yeah.
No,
They're a
not-
bunch
not
of
that.
cunts, but you can't take the passion away from
Exactly,
them.
yeah.
Yep.
What's the fucking thing? It's like, I don't agree with you, but I'll fight to the death for your right to say it.
Yeah.
No, not that. But when someone has like a really niche thing that is like so trivial and doesn't matter, but they fucking hate it, I'm like, yes, go off.
I've got one of them.
Yeah.
Do you ever see these fucking people on TikTok or Instagram that do the face movement shit?
The face movement shit?
Bro,
Like a filter?
no.
Like the
it's like
Cadbury
they'll,
ad?
they'll have like a song. Let me just...
Like the Cadbury ad where the dude's doing
They'll do a
eyebrows.
song and they'll do like... They'll move their face. Like Bella Porch. You know that chick that was on TikTok and she'd do like the...
It was the most viewed one where she was just literally just going.
going like this. Go like moving her face.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
I feel like someone's told me about that before, yeah.
Bro, let's see if we can get... Can we get one up, Willie? I'll find this bird.
Bella Porch.
So, dude,
definitely heard the
go
name.
to Instagram and type in x.rayray.
Seems like you know this shit pretty well.
Because I hate watch it.
Oh, I hate it so much. Let me watch more.
I say, this is Bella Porch. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Like fuck off.
That's the most watched.
Really?
That sums up that generation. I'm sorry. That shit's the most viewed. She became a superstar off that shit.
It's brain rot shit.
Can you go to Instagram, bruh, and type in x.rayray? I don't mean to sling hate at these motherfuckers, but at the end of the day, bruh, I watch this and I fume, boy. I fume. I don't know. I have a visceral reaction, my brother, because these are fully grown human adults, and they sit there and they make funny faces to songs and shit, and I'm like, what are you doing?
And who's watching that as well? I mean, like,
Dude.
unless you're like under the age of like 12.
Bro, this-
like, how are you like sick? I like this.
That's
I'm
what I
gonna watch
mean.
this, yeah.
But I tell you who it is, which I love. It's hilarious. All of her comments are from the exact same middle-aged white guy with a grey beard, and they're going, "Ha, darling, you're so funny. Ha, darling, you make me smile every
Darling.
day."
X dot what?
X.Ray. I'll show it to you. This one.
RAY.
RAY?
So welcome back to the DYOR Dave podcast.
Yeah, you hit it.
I'm
Dior.
Josh.
Cool, look
and
at
I'm
us.
also Lou, and I'm also DYOR. How are you guys going? This is the ASMR hour with DYOR. ASMR stands for ass, sex, mouth.
Yeah, bruh.
Not going to say what the R stands for.
Show Dior this.
Let's go.
Fuck him off. Good holding the fort there. Look! Look at this!
Oh, no. Okay, I don't like this.
But look at this whole...
I seriously lolled at this. Good show. No.
Correct. Well, shit, guess I better order now, lol. And it's all 60-year-old
God.
men.
No.
And then all the funniest comments are all these kids being like, she ain't going to let you hit, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But like, this is what I thought when I saw that first video. It's very like 2012 hipster Tumblr, like mustache tattoos on your finger,
Bro.
glasses with no fucking things in them. It's like, oh, I'm so quirky. This is so weird and offbeat. It's like just the lamest shit.
I just, look,
Yeah.
there's obviously an audience for it. And I don't mean to sling hate at you, but I hate it.
Yeah.
You know, I feel, and because I hate it, I watch it.
Yeah.
Because I watch it, I get served it. And so I sit there like perpetually angry,
Yeah.
weirdly enough.
It's not a good way to live your life, is it?
Isn't, bro? I'm going grayer. I'm
Yeah.
getting more fucking wrinkles.
Dick's getting smaller. That
sorry?
might not be related, but
That's
yeah.
just what happens with age. The dick shrinks.
Yeah.
Question
Anyway,
three.
question three.
So, buddy. Oh, 4. What turns you off?
Oh, what turns me off? I don't know. Like people who take themselves seriously.
Yeah.
People who just like can't fucking have a laugh at their own expense.
I agree.
People who like kind of, and I feel like this is gonna sound bad coming from the person who opened this podcast with serendipitous.
Yep.
But people who like think they're really smart and act really smart. Like,
Yes.
there's a bit of like, I'm not gonna lie, there might be a little bit of that in me, but I feel like I act like a fuckwit most of the time and I act dumb.
yeah.
But like, yeah, people who are just like, they can't take themselves seriously. They can't have a laugh because even if it's like they're talking about something serious and it's all real serious and stuff and it's something, but they can't just fucking have a laugh at it.
I
Like,
could not agree more, my boy. I couldn't agree more.
Also feels like a very cliche answer, but whatever.
Not really, dude.
Yeah.
That's fucking good.
Yeah.
Favorite curse word?
Favorite curse word?
As we said, no slurs.
Yeah, no slurs. Fuck. What did we watch the other night? We were watching Donnie Darko, and someone calls someone else a fuck ass. So I kind of like ones where you just add 2 words here that don't make sense.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Fuck ass is
Fuck
funny.
ass, because it's like, where does that come from?
Is fuckwit uniquely Australian?
Yeah, I feel like it is.
Yeah, fuckwit.
Yeah, fuckwit.
Fuckwit really gets me going.
Yeah.
I also love adding cunt to it and calling someone a cuntwit.
A cunt. Yeah, putting cunt in the place of
You know,
like, yeah,
it works as well.
Yeah.
But I feel like
Cunthead.
Cunthead.
Cunthead, yeah.
I feel fuck ass is really good.
Yeah.
Wikipedia.
Originally British and English. Fuckwit.
Oh, yeah.
a fool.
I could see that.
It's a fool.
Yeah.
Couple of fuck-
1970s around.
Yeah. We were also...
Really?
My missus has been watching a bit of In-Betweeners lately.
Oh,
Back on that.
so good.
And just like, the vernacular that they use in
Mate.
that is like, it's so good. And, it might have set like teenage boys back 10 years in terms of like, the respect for women and stuff.
Yeah.
But like just throwing out words like minge and clunge.
Yeah.
Clunge is so good.
Isn't it?
Clunge is an unbelievable word.
It is a good word.
Yeah.
That show is fucking timeless.
I don't know about that, but
It is, in my opinion.
yeah.
But it could not be made today.
Oh, not a chance.
Not a fucking
Not
chance.
a chance.
When was that was like 2005ish, wasn't it? To
I
about
reckon it might have been
2000.
a bit later.
Would it? Really?
Because when like the movies would have come out like
20 odd years ago.
I reckon like 2009.
2008.
Oh, it was close.
Kid's good.
It was close.
Kid's good.
Yeah.
What sound or noise do you love?
Sound or noise do I love?
And you can't say clapping cheeks because we know you love that.
Yeah. What sound do I love? My mind's going to like fucking just like, I feel like there is, and it has to be specific, but there is something that gets me real toey about just like the opening kickoff of a big footy match.
Yeah.
The crowd roar.
Yeah.
Like that's like, you get a bit of chills.
I love that. Yep.
Yeah. What other sounds do I love?
I thought you were going to say your girlfriend's voice, but anyway.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's sorry, mate.
And
Too
a
late.
nice
No, it's
sizzle.
the footy.
Yeah.
You've said the footy.
And a nice sizzle when you're cooking something as well.
Yeah.
That's good.
Sausages.
Yeah, sausages.
What sound or noise do you hate? Oh, you can use your girlfriend's voice for this one.
Yeah, my God, no. Yeah, clapping her cheeks.
You hate that?
Like that. This is what, like, no, fingernails on a chalkboard, obviously, but in a similar vein, like cutlery scraping on a plate.
Bruh.
Can't stand that shit.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'll like jump and run out of the room when I hear that.
You ever hear the squeak of cotton wool?
No.
Can't stand it,
Cotton
bruh.
wool, no.
The squeak of cotton wool.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, it fucking gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah.
What profession, now that you're a big, strong boy with a big, strong boy job,
Yes.
what profession would you like to try other than your own?
Ooh. Well, we were talking about stand-up comedy.
Yeah, would
there's a
you
bit of that.
ever do that?
I kind of want to. I want to give it a crack.
I'd come.
I want to give. I've got like
And then
half a bit in
I'd
my
also attend the show.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I would definitely come to that,
Yeah.
dude.
Bring some tomatoes to throw at me.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Peasant.
Yeah. People don't do that anymore.
No, it's a shame.
It's because veggies are too expensive.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, back in the good old
Back in
days,
my
if
day.
you're a peasant, you could throw a fucking tomato at
Yeah.
someone.
No, you got to be a fucking.
No, you got to be a rich cunt to
Owner of
fucking be able to
industry.
throw fucking food at someone in the street.
It's too expensive to go egging now. We used to egg all the time. when we were-
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, you can't.
I bought 2 things of eggs in barrel on the weekend. It was $30.
What? I'm sorry.
They were like Kangaroo Valley special eggs. $30.
Well, we're talking-
Shout out to Streety, he stitched me up with that.
12 packs?
Shock horror.
Yeah, 12 packs.
12 packs. That's criminal. That's more than $1 per egg.
That is actually fucked, mate. That is fucked up.
Fucked.
$30 for 2 cartons of eggs.
That's fucked up.
What is this world coming to?
Not about it.
It is Bowral, though.
Yeah.
Southern Island's fancy as fuck, you know what I mean?
Rich people live there like Tom Birmingham's family.
Correct. Yeah, exactly right. Oh, yeah, you're allowed to say, gosh.
I kind of forget that.
Yeah, did you just forget that that's his brother?
Yeah.
It's good, healthy stuff, kid. What profession would you not like to do?
Anything where I have to wear a suit, carry a briefcase, and go into an office.
It sucks because I'd love to see you doing that.
Yeah, I know.
So much.
Anything like that. Anything where I have to like answer emails as a job and do spreadsheets, and because I have to do a bit of that now because I'm like, you know, doing slightly more important shit than just producing, but it sucks and I hate it. And I can't.
That's
do
actually,
that stuff.
it does, that aligns with one of your favourite sayings. Remember that saying? You said, don't spread sheets, spread cheeks.
That's so true.
Remember? That's tattooed on your lower back, isn't it?
Lower back and lower
front.
in like gooch.
Oh,
like
gooch. Yeah,
region.
literally. So when you spread the cheek, you can
exactly.
see.
So you see it on entry and then you see it when you're coming around.
And ironically, it's actually a Google Doc tat.
Yeah.
It said, don't spread sheets,
it's
spread
in
cheeks.
cells in order of like, you know, numerical value and shit. Yeah. I don't know. Is that how spreadsheets work?
You're dead right.
Yeah.
You're dead right.
Yeah.
If heaven exists, DYOR, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Ooh. For me personally, or like when everyone arrives?
For you personally.
Me personally.
What have you said? You're Jew.
Not allowed here, sorry.
No, you're Jew. No, Jew.
Your
DUE.
entrance is over there.
DUE. But it was admittedly a play on words, but you're Jew.
Yeah, you're Jew. Yeah. Fuck. That's an interesting one. Like, what would God say? Because I feel like if I picture heaven,
What would you like
just
to
be-
hear him say?
What would I like to hear him say? Like, there's things I feel like I want out of heaven. If he was just like rattling me off what goes on in heaven, that would be nice. But then I just become describing what my ideal heaven is.
What? He's like, fucking dude, go over there, Tupac and Steve Irwin are playing poker.
Yeah, look, I'll take that.
That's my idea of heaven.
Yeah. We've got like Marx and Lenin ready
Isn't
to
that how
chuck the
Steve
footy
died?
around.
For fuck's sake. For fuck's sake.
I missed something.
God. Okay.
Oh, I got it. Oh, okay. Fuck, that was a Lou moment. That was a Lou moment.
Okie doke. We'll just probably take a breather. For a few minutes.
My mind was on Tupac. Forgot that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're back.
So,
Yeah.
okie doke.
Yeah. So, like, heaven is like, the Storm winning every footy match. There's like golden retriever and husky puppies everywhere for you to play with.
Yep.
There's like bongs just for days that you could just fucking have fun with.
Oh, bongs.
Yeah.
Speaking of bongs, how is that bong I got you
It is
going?
beautiful and it's still going strong.
Have you ripped a few out of it?
Oh, mate, more than a few.
Attaboy.
More than a few. That's, she's my pride and joy.
I'm proud of you, buddy.
Yeah, mate, I can't thank you enough for that. That was
Mate,
the
I
best
thought you'd
parting
like
gift.
that.
Yeah. And the fucking little gold lighter as
Yeah,
well.
good lighter too,
going
that
strong,
lighter.
Mate, it's going well. Refillable.
I'm proud. Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mate, I'm proud of you.
Oh, thanks.
Should we do a couple of hotlines?
Do we want to do a quick game of Scattergories? I feel like the bedwetters would love to hear you play a game of
Oh,
Scattergories.
I'm down for Scattergories. Yes. Okay, keen.
I'd love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do some Scattergories with DYOR. I feel like I'm going to get fucking butt fucked here. Letter F.
Letter F.
Wikipedia.
3, 2, 1. Pens down.
Woo. Okay.
That was tough. See, you get practice with this. I'm real out of practice.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually true. But you are naturally smart. So
You wouldn't think of looking at my answers.
okay, well, I'm excited then.
Yeah.
All right, Wikipedia, read them out for us, Big Bradley.
Personal traits.
Fierce.
Fatuous.
Fucking hell, cunt. I'm about to lose. What the fuck is fatuous?
Get Willie to look it up. Yeah. I know what it is, but I just don't feel like telling you.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, right. Gotcha.
What is it? I feel like it means like, not like extravagant, but like when you're a bit over the top.
Silly or pointless?
Fatuous.
Okay, fatuous. Yeah.
Like this podcast is fatuous.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Are we keep? Yeah. Okay, we'll keep score.
Terms of endearment.
Favorite friend.
Oh.
And that's alliteration, so I get 2.
Oh, I don't know about that.
That's the rule.
I wrote fucking legend.
It's a term of endearment.
It is.
Fuck it.
Because it's one step above just a legend.
Yeah,
It's
true.
Like a real
Fucking
term.
legend. Yeah, give it to the kid.
Yeah.
Ethnic foods.
Fried chicken.
What ethnicity is that?
I don't know. But surely, like, fried chicken is an ethnic food.
Yeah, I guess like Koreans have their own fried chicken.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
had that at many a, not a sushi joint. Well, actually, I have.
They do.
Karaage.
Karaage chicken.
Yeah,
But that's
yeah.
karaage.
Still fried.
Fried.
I reckon I get it.
Look, I'm feeling generous. I'm happy to give you that. I wrote falafel.
Oh, fuck, that's so
Yeah.
good.
There's also 2 F's in there, so I get 3 points.
That's not alliteration, buddy. Yep.
Items in a suitcase.
A folder.
I didn't get this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could put, like, feet of a baby.
Oh, like I know there were so many things
Ideally
going
not.
in my mind.
You could also put fruit.
Yeah.
You could really put anything in
Yeah,
your
you
suitcase.
can put anything in your suitcase.
Yeah.
Imagine
My
what's
mind
in
was
Lou's
blanking.
briefcase.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
not good stuff.
Companies.
Facebook.
Well, I kind of want to call you out for this, but I am worried that it's going to also make me not get this right. I wrote Firefox.
Surely they're a company. They've got fucking staff and shit.
But Facebook is not the company. Meta's the company. Facebook's the product.
But Facebook, they started Facebook as a company, right? So it was a company.
They did change it to Meta, but
I guess it was a company, yeah.
that's a tricky one.
But like
Yeah.
if you could see, if it was A and you said companies and you said Ansett was an airline. That's
Yeah.
a company.
Yeah.
It just doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy
You get
with that.
Firefox.
Okay.
I don't understand. Yeah.
Don't look into that, but yeah. Shut up.
Felix
Shut
is some
up.
facts.
Shut up. I knew
Fact-checking Felix back there.
I knew that when I was writing it down, but I was like, it was the last one. I was like, I have to get something out.
Nah, fuck it, dude.
Okay.
You get it.
Yeah.
Foreign cities.
France.
Not a city.
What the fuck? Can't. Foreign cities.
Yes.
I've rushed. You idiot.
Yeah. Not
Yeah,
a city,
bruh, that's
mate.
on me. I actually
the
said
Fs.
Frankfurt, but
Oh,
I was just joking with friends. I said Frankfurt.
yeah.
I'm lying to you.
Yes, I know.
I'm
that.
lying to you.
I wrote, and again, this is another 3-pointer because I wrote it in its like traditional language, Firenze,
For fuck's sake.
which is Florence.
Oh, you
Yeah,
prick.
yeah.
You get a prick point for that.
You get wireless things.
A flag. No wires in a flag.
There almost is. There's a string.
That's a flagpole, buddy. If you were to look at a flag,
So it's the
a
string
flag.
you pull up the flagpole. It's not
Well,
the flagpole itself.
the fibers.
that's on the flagpole. The string is
Okay,
connected to the flag.
is the flag
a
not-
flag in and of itself, if you laid it on a floor, has no wires,
but
my friends.
is a flag not made of materials that contain fibers, which could be considered a wire?
Anything could be considered a wire then.
Not anything.
Yeah, your genetic structure could be considered wires. It's all connected
Well,
together.
like, yeah, my blood vessels and the veins.
So that's a
and shit.
wire. Or is
Well-
it a blood vessel? Or is it made of strings, not wires? It said wireless things.
Yeah, okay.
Now, a flag,
Okay.
gentlemen, in
get-
and of itself does not contain wires.
Yeah. Doesn't have to be connected to anything.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
I guess you could have really answered anything with there.
Well, that's what I mean.
Well-
It's a bit of a trick one.
It's funny.
Because it makes you think of electronics. But
Yeah, I really could have answered anything, but instead I answered nothing. So let's just keep moving on.
Things that make you smile.
fire. I love fire. I love sitting around by a fire.
That was like so sinister.
I also love, I am a pyromaniac.
Yeah.
I love burning shit.
Oh, yeah. I wrote fat jolly guys.
Hey, when does a fat jolly man not make you smile?
Yeah,
Santa Claus
exactly.
comes to mind.
Yeah, correct.
Like, you know that guy, Big John?
Bosh. Yeah,
Yeah,
Bosh.
yeah.
Oh,
He sent a
just-
shout out video to Hello
He
Sport.
did.
Really?
Oh, hello, sport. Good to fucking see you. I'll be back down in Oz. Bosh.
Yeah.
I like it.
Cosmetics / toiletries.
No.
I just wrote face.
You were so close. I wrote face wash.
Yeah, I actually went. I wrote that because I was like, something will finish that, and then
Yeah.
finished the others, and just saw that I'd written all the answers, and obviously forgot to finish off.
Face.
So I've written face. I did not get face. Face wash, yes. You
A
get
girl's name.
Freya.
Fanny.
I hate that word. That's my most hated
You
word.
don't like it?
Yeah.
But that is a name. My dad
is.
used to have someone who works for him called Fanny.
Yeah, dude. And in the book, that tree book, the You know, when they go up into the tree?
The Lorax. The Lorax?
Not the Lorax, dude.
Oh.
The faraway tree.
Enid
Blyton.
The Lorax.
There was a main character she was called. You say the fucking Lorax again?
Yeah. Fuck, Josh, do you read books?
I'll start. No.
Only picture books. Reptiles/amphibians.
Frogs.
Yeah, I wrote frog.
Fuck.
Yeah. That was too obvious, and I knew you were going to write it as well. But
Yeah, I know, same.
Furniture.
Footstool.
Fireplace.
A fireplace is not furniture.
I would say it's furniture.
I wouldn't say
What defines what furniture is?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
It is a good question, David.
It's like something that you would have in your living room that is part of your house in your living room. And you can also buy
Now
it.
you're going to start telling me that a dining table is considered furniture.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. But fireplace, definitely.
I just don't see a
Because
fireplace as furniture.
You can also buy like external ones. And because they could also be...
Oh, who got me water? Thanks.
They could also be purely aesthetic as well, which is something that furniture is.
Yeah, fuck the cotton. Give it to him.
I'll take fireplace.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah. All right. Do I get Firefox or do I not get Firefox?
Well,
It feels illegitimate considering Felix called me out.
all right, that you don't get it,
Okay.
sucker.
I feel like I've lost it. 1, 2.
I got 10 out of 12.
Yeah, I got 8.
Yes.
Poor effort.
Still the king of Scattergories.
Poor effort.
Yes,
Yeah.
DYOR.
I'll put that one down till I'm out of practice.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You started with such a strong word too, buddy. Oh, chuck a shit
Can't
quill.
remember. Oh, fatuous. I know.
Your
That's what
quill
yeah.
privileges have been revoked.
Yeah, fair enough. I was hot on myself after I said fatuous, and it was all downhill from there.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Now, let's do some hotties, eh?
Oh yeah. Let's get hot with it.
Let's do a little hotline jingle.
Let's get DYOR to do a little
Yeah,
hotline jingle.
actually, this feels
okay.
right.
Fuck. I really need to channel my inner Lou here. Give me like a genre or a vibe.
Give us a metal hotline.
Oh, okay. Hotline. Hotline. Getting hot on the line. Hotline.
What's good?
Shout out to 14-year-old me who was a huge metalhead.
Dude, I love metal.
So good.
This one made me giggle because the guy fucks up at the start.
Okay.
A way to spoil it.
Oh, fuck, I meant to speak now. Shit. Fuck, hold on, I'll call back.
That's almost my favourite.
What did he expect to happen?
Yeah. I'll call the line.
Yeah.
It will go to the fucking message bank. You speak.
Wait, have you guys have you got a recorded message on there that people hear? Or?
We do.
Oh, you do now. Okay,
Yeah, we
cool.
do. Yeah. So it's very evident.
Yeah. I kind of almost preferred it when you just called up and you got the beep and it really took you off guard. And
Yeah.
you're like, oh no, now I have to go.
Yeah, get out.
Yeah.
Hello, Larissa, and fucking, what's your name?
It's David.
Jason.
Jason, got it. Very good.
I got a red light, green light. Boys talking about, like, just all the boys together, like, in a group, like, we're your mates and stuff, like, talking about doodle sizes.
Great. Doodle size.
Red light. You'll always fucking lose. Yeah. This is a fucking depressing hotline, isn't it? Hopefully you fucking don't do your homework this time and don't make it on, because that'd be fucked.
You've made it on.
Oh, well.
Hooray, brother.
Keep shitting. I'm pissing.
You've made it on.
Yeah.
Lick. Sorry, cocks are in my brain. I don't know if we sit around talking about cock sizes because me and my mates are very well across each other's cocks.
Oh yeah. Like that's maybe. I feel like once you finish growing, you might have the conversation around.
Yeah.
But then why would you go over like old news? You know.
Yeah.
What I mean? Like, you
It's
know.
like Jesus Christ. I've
Yeah.
seen these things that many fucking times.
Exactly.
Like I'm across them.
And
Don't
if you
worry.
don't remember, that's almost like it's like forgetting someone's birthday.
Yeah.
You're like, what? Like, am I not that close to you?
Yeah,
Do you
correct.
not respect me as a friend that you don't remember how big my dick is?
Yeah, you should know them. I've always said the mark of a good friend is knowing the marks of your mate's cocks.
Yeah.
Mole on the upper left shaft.
Yeah.
Ed Liston. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I've always said there's nothing wrong with talking a little dong.
You actually have, Willie.
Yeah.
Coming from a man named Willie.
Yeah,
Makes
'cause-
sense.
Very true. But yeah, I'm sure everyone else had the same as well. But it's like, you know, when you're growing up, how if you got like brothers or whatever, you've got that wall where you do the little pen height.
Yeah.
We had that for all our dicks, but it was like horizontal instead of vertical.
Yeah,
it was like David here.
So you had to be
Jared
erect.
There. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Or you could just kind of pull it out. You know what I mean?
I thought you meant like as you were getting measured here. You also had a measurement here, like between your legs. So you got the head of the measurement, and then the cock. Yeah, it's like an axis.
Yeah, you have the hypotenuse that goes from the top down to the edge of the penis.
That's good, mate. From the tip of the cock to the top of the head, you're 48 centimeters. You're growing. Good on you, son.
That's a great way to measure it. That like takes into account how tall you are, right?
Yeah, it is.
Because it's unfair if someone who's like double my height says like, oh, I've got a bigger dick than you. Like, fucking of course you do. But look at the height to dick ratio, mate. Check my hypotenuse.
Dude, check my tip to top.
Yeah, tip to top.
Tip to top is all that matters in my book.
Yeah, it's the ratios.
Go foot to head, fine. If you're not going tip to top, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Always said it. You're a hell of a kid.
Yeah.
Good morning, senoritas.
Morning, senorita.
Scotty here, your local tit puller. On the back of the old 166, old mate rang up and he said he wants to hear Lulu sing some metal.
Oh.
I'd like to see that. I do like my metal music. But I've got one better for you, Lulu. Now, Josh, shut the fuck up. Don't need your opinion on this.
Yep.
Everyone's got an arsehole.
I know my place.
That's all right. I want to hear Lulu sing some fucking Justin Bieber. Loves the fucking dude so much. Bet you she's fucking devastated he's having a kid now. Yeah. Fuck me, sing me some fucking Justin Bieber, would you, Lulu? Piss on.
Piss on's still good. Piss on gets me.
It is piss on or piss off. Look, that's a fucking great point. I've never heard a man so passionate about hearing Louisa sing Bieber, but I dare say that'll be the next one, mate.
Yeah.
Because it's actually weird she hasn't sung Bieber yet.
Yeah.
We'll get a Bieber up.
She probably doesn't want to I know she thinks she's good at singing, but I feel like deep down she knows she's not, and so she doesn't want to disrespect Bieber.
So deep down, though.
Oh, yeah.
So deep down.
It's very subconscious.
It's fucking unbelievable. Yeah, the amount of times that she'll come to terms with the fact that maybe she's not the best singer, and she'll go like, oh, and then she'll go, oh, that actually, and the amount of times that's happening around me, I'm like, dude, you got to give it up.
Yeah. If I end up doing stand-up at an open mic night, she needs to come and sing.
Correct.
Well.
That's a great point.
And like not this karaoke shit with everyone singing along. Like she the one like she needs to have a backing track and she's just belting it out.
Solo performance.
I
agree, buddy.
Yeah.
I also think, so DYOR got this new series coming up. It's a series of uncomfortable events. So Josh did the dancing lesson. Maybe we get you guys up to an open mic. Do a quick tight five.
Yeah.
Tight five?
Do a tight five.
5 is so much.
Dude, anything less is kind of waste of time.
Isn't 5 like the shortest time? Yeah, it's the minimum.
I think 5's pretty big. Oh, okay, that's like really good. Yeah, and you'd be happy with 5, guys.
5 centimeters, yeah.
So, anyway, I reckon 5's actually pretty average and pretty cool,
Nothing
actually, upon reflection. So,
G'day, bedwetters. It's Mason from WA. I'm
bro.
driving at the moment, and I'm incredibly stressed, and I figured this would be a good point to bring up with you guys. So, red light, green light. Driving, and this in particular is when you're driving, like, over 15 to 20 Ks somewhere, like, you got to go, like, half an hour drive. You leave your parking garage or wherever you park, and your fuel's on empty. Completely empty, and you think, yeah, I'll risk it. Yeah, I'll make it there. And the entire fucking drive, you are freaking out internally, obviously, and just sweating bullets because you're not sure if you're going to make it there, and the fuel light's just flashing, and you're just watching that little ticker just tick over the empty line. Red light, green light on that. Cheers, bedwetters. Love you. Keep pissing.
Love you, buddy. Hooroo.
That's a green.
Look,
I mean, like it's a green as in I do it, but I hate that I do it.
You could not have summed that up more perfectly. Done it a lot.
Yeah.
And it's fucking crazy. The other day I was driving back from fucking Albury or something, and I was driving up that Hume highway. And there's a bit on that highway where it's like you're kind of in the middle of buttfuck, and there's no fuel stations for a fair nudge, and my light went on. And I was like, holy fuck. And I'm like, Jesus, I didn't even realise. And then like first thing you do is turn the music down. And then I was like, holy fuck, because I was enjoying myself.
What, you think it's going to save petrol?
It doesn't, but my brain is just like, that's annoying me now.
No, first thing I do is I'll turn the aircon off.
Yeah, 100%. You turn everything off.
Yeah.
If you've got your creature comforts in your vehicle, they go off.
Yeah.
But I turn the music down because I can't then enjoy the trip anymore, and it's annoying me now. And all I can think about is the fuel. Start looking up where it was, and it was like there's not a fuel thing for ages. I literally got to the petrol station as it was at 5Ks to go. I could see the petrol station like up on the ridge, slid in, got the fuel, and it's from such pure anxiety the whole way on the road to such a sense of relief. It's like almost worth it.
I do feel like when it hits 0 though, you got an extra 5 in there. You don't really want to risk it, but the thing that is the most red for me out of this on a personal level is that I always put myself in these situations because like coming home from work or like on the way home, if your light's starting to come on and you're on really low, it's like, oh fuck it, I'll fill up like next time. I just want to get home. Like I can't be bothered doing it now. But then because of who I am as a person, I need to like sleep in or leave to go somewhere like the latest possible point to maximize the time. So like if it takes me 20 minutes to get to work, like I'm leaving 20 minutes before I get to work. But then I get in the car the next morning and the light's on and I don't have time to fill up with petrol. Otherwise I'm going to be late.
Yeah. I've done that.
Risking it.
I've fucked it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
hate it.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I think we should probably jump onto the Patreon now because we've got DYOR coming up. Oh, remember that thing you brought for the Patreon that was going to blow everyone's minds?
Yes.
And it's
my
crazy
God,
that
it's
only
so
the
fucked.
Patreon thing.
Holy shit.
$2.50 a week.
Yeah.
It's crazy. That's all it costs.
I know, seriously. Usually I'm giving this out for like $250 a week.
Dude,
And
that's what's
you guys are
nuts
getting
about
for
it.
1/10 of the price.
Oh, but
maybe
bedwetters.
100th. I didn't do the maths.
You bet it's a very good deal.
Yeah.
Bedwetters, we love you, DYOR. Thanks for
Love
being
you.
on,
Thank
bro.
you for having me back, bedwetters. I've missed you.
Mate, they've missed you, and I'm sure they're really going to enjoy this. This was a fun little app. Patreoners, we'll see you in a second. We love the lot of you. Keep pissing. Bedwetters for life. You're very good, senoritas. Ancho. Hooroo, crew. You got to kiss in the mic because that's what Lou does. Oh, my days. Oh, Jesus Christ. Love you guys.
What, is that not how you kiss?